Hi everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for joining. So, welcome. This is the first time I've ever gone live and done anything like this. So, no pressure, and here it goes. So, I'd like to kick off this workshop by briefly discussing the corona crisis. By that, I do not mean dwell on the doom and gloom. I would like to discuss it from a higher perspective and see it from a positive way. Having said that, I do appreciate the seriousness of this virus. However, I just choose to not let the fear take over. I am fully aware that it's there. I would just rather look at it from a higher perspective. So the positives for me would be I'm spending more time with my children. We are cooking, we are cleaning, my little boy's even been painting with me, and it's been beautiful really to get this precious time with them. Also, I was on isolation, I'm now free, so whoop! However, if I did have the virus, it has definitely built up my immune system. So number 3 is actually realising that I needed to eat more fruit and veg. I don't think I was that healthy, and now the more that I'm eating it, I feel the more that my body's craving this goodness, so I'm all for that. Number 4, the isolation has definitely made me appreciate my freedom more. I think we have all definitely, I know I have, taken it for granted. Number 5 is learning new cooking recipes. I, at the moment, have got this massive craze with soup. So last week I was on carrot and coriander. This week it's leek and potato, and now I'm looking up the recipe for tomato and basil. Also, I'm bringing the kids in and helping me do that. My daughter, she's 4, she's been chopping up the carrots, and also their faces when they actually taste the food that they've made, it's priceless, so that's really nice as well. Number 6 is getting things done in the house. Again, I've been painting, I've been gutting everywhere, going through different clothes, ready to take them to the charity shop. So all this spare time that I've had has really helped me appreciate my home and give it some love and care. And number 7 is learning more about myself. So, for example, I have learnt to be a lot more calm. So I might be talking a little bit fast now. So anyone that knows me knows I am 100 miles per hour. I'm just full of energy. I'm always talking. I even talk in my sleep. I sleepwalk. So this time has really learned me to reflect on myself and learn me to be a bit more calm. So now I've shared my positives, I kindly ask you to start looking into your positives. And now I would kindly ask you all to stop thinking and judging this crisis in a negative way. This is only going to feed it, and in turn it will make you feel even worse. So instead, I invite you to take a moment of pure gratitude and love for your life. All the people that you have in it, your home, your car, your job. Please begin to feel nothing but gratitude and pure love for your life. And I may just know, I may cry a few times. I feel really passionate about what I do, and I feel really passionate for more of my life. So if I cry, just bear with me. Now, I ask you to take your attention of love and gratitude to your children. Now, really feel the love and gratitude that you have. If you don't have children, I would ask you to take your attention of pure love and gratitude for your pet, or even your car, your bike, something that you own, but mainly it would be for the children. Now, I know my children have learnt me a lot. I do feel like they saved my life. They've brought me such joy, and I really love them and I really appreciate them so much. So I just ask you all to take a moment of pure love and gratitude to your children. And now I would ask you to take your attention of pure love and gratitude to your parents. My parents created me. Without them I wouldn't be here. I know I always go to them for advice, so big shout out to my mum and dad. I love you both. Really feel the love that you have for your parents. And now I ask you to take your attention of pure love and gratitude towards your siblings, your brothers and sisters. Really feel the love that you have and all the happy memories that you have and how much you appreciate them when they're there for you. And now I ask you to take your attention of love and gratitude towards your friends. The friends that are always there for you, the ones that come round and cheer you up when you're feeling a bit down. Please take your attention of love and gratitude to your friends past and present. Now, I want to spin this around completely, and I would love for you guys to please show that same love and gratitude that you felt for others for yourself. For being a great parent to your child. Now, really feel the love that you have. Feel the love that you are a great parent. You know, your children come up to you and they say, Mum, I love you. They're the ones that come to you when they're excited, when they're sad. So just really thank yourself and show yourself that appreciation for being a great parent. Love yourself. And now I would ask for you to show that same love and gratitude to yourself for being a great child to your parents, especially at this time. I'm sure that you're all being there for your parents. So just really show love and gratitude to yourself for being a great child to your parents. And now I would ask you to show the same love and gratitude that you felt for others to yourself in the terms of being a great brother or sister to your siblings. You all might think I'm a bit crazy for doing this, but I promise it does work. So just really feel the love that you have for yourself. Just you are an amazing brother or sister. And now really show that appreciation that you are a great friend. Really feel that love for yourself and appreciation for being the great friend that you are. And now I would invite yourself to give yourself a big hug, please. Science shows that when you hug yourself and tell yourself positive things, it releases chemicals such as oxytocin, nitric oxide, dopamine, all the feel-good love chemicals. Same as when you go to the gym and you work out. All this just by simply giving yourself a hug. So every time I'm feeling a little bit crappy, I get myself in bed and I'm like, you're amazing, you're a good person. And I talk to myself, I reassure myself, and I give myself a massive hug. And yeah, definitely I always feel better afterwards. So now, this is going to sound a little bit strange, but it really does work. So I ask you to direct your appreciation towards your eyes. Now this is something like they are there, but do we actually realise that they're there, or do we take them for granted? So these beautiful eyes, they allow us to see, and they keep us out of danger. We get to see our children, the beautiful scenery outside, the beautiful food that we eat. So just really feel, just notice your eyes and really feel that they're there. And just send them some love, please. And then I would ask you to feel appreciation for your nose. If you want, just give it a bit of a stroke. So again, but it's there, but do we ever notice that it's there? It's just a part of, but just take it for granted. I know that I did. Now, our nose actually keeps us out of danger. If there was to be a fire, we would smell the smoke, it would keep us out of danger, but again, we don't show it any appreciation. We are all too quick to just jump straight onto a negative and be more concerned about everything else external than actually start showing ourselves some love. I mean, the nose, you can smell beautiful food. It even helps you, like if your child had a dirty nappy, it would stop your child having a sore bum. But again, we don't show our nose any appreciation. So now I would ask you to show appreciation for your mouth. This allows us to talk, it would get us out of danger, we'll be able to scream. We can sing, we can communicate, we can eat. And then I would ask you to direct your appreciation to your ears. Now, I never used to like my ears, but since I've been on this path of appreciation and gratitude, I've actually started to really love my ears. So yeah, I'm going to get them out and show them. Yeah, you never used to, but hey ho. So these, they keep us out of danger. If we was to be walking and there was an oncoming vehicle and someone was to shout like, get out the way, it would really help us. Also, they help us, we can hear music, and music is one of my bestest therapies ever, and without my ears I would not be able to hear the music, or even better, hear my children say, Mum, I love you. And then last but not least, I would ask you to direct your appreciation to your hands and your arms, your legs and your feet. So these give us the ability to hug our children and hug ourselves, drive, walk, run, again out of danger. So I'm not sure about all of you, but I know I did. I took for granted the most important things in life without realising just how important they were. So some of us may not like the job that we have, but what's important is that we do have a job, and it's not just for money, but all of the other benefits too. So a job, it gives us a routine, and I'm sure right now a lot of people will be missing their jobs even if they don't like it. So they do offer a really good routine, and it's somewhere social to get out of the house environment. And we can make new friends, make new connections. And it also is a massive help with our mental health by giving us routine, but also a feel-good factor. So if we go to work and we do a really good job, it's a really good sense of self-worth. But yeah, we take it for granted. So some of us may even whinge what our partner, I know I have in the past, what our partner's watching on television without even giving it a second thought that we have ears and eyes to even notice that crappy TV programme. So that was just a quick one. So the following quote is off my absolute hero, Dr. Joe Dispenza. So he quotes, gratitude is the ultimate state of receiving. It is a universal law and is attached to the law of attraction, which I will be doing a workshop on that in the near future. It is so interesting and so powerful, and there's a lot of scientific research now gone into the study behind it, and it's 1,000,000% true. I will leave quite a lot of references on my page for people to go and do their own research as well. So gratitude is the ultimate state of receiving, and by that he means, so whilst we don't already realise what we already have in our life and start to appreciate it, there is no room for more. So with having said that, I would like you all to take your attention to your breath. The breath, inhaling this beautiful oxygen that gives us life, which again, we take for granted, we just breathe and we don't even realise that we're breathing. And then again, this amazing brain that gives us the capacity to breathe without us even being conscious that we're breathing. And then the process of photosynthesis, the beautiful trees and the plants creating oxygen for us to breathe in calmly. I know, when was the last time you ever walked outside and thanked a tree? I know since I've been on this path, I've been talking to a lot of plants and trees lately, because without them we wouldn't be here and alive. So we're all guilty of focusing on the negatives rather than the positives and what life has to offer. Even for the person right now feeling alone, you have a full system that is yours, supporting you, and that is pure amazing. And I would just like to say at this moment how amazing you all are, and I love you all so very much. And thank you for watching. So now, for any of you that may be in a survival state, and by that I mean anxious, where you're finding yourself worried, lost hope, you don't know what to do, you're scared, you're fearful, or any other negative and stressful emotion, I want you to use the senses that we just discussed that God gave us, or what the universe gave us, which are sight, touch, sound, smell, and taste. You can use this technique anytime, anywhere, and it is a simple yet powerful tool to bring you back into the present moment like that. Science states that when we use all 5 of our senses, we cannot take our attention to a state of anxiety, fear, or depression as we are living in the present moment. I know firsthand that these techniques I'm sharing with you work. In November, I suffered a nervous mental breakdown as a result of all my physical health. So currently I have a broken spine. It's quite bad. I have a chronic fracture in my spine. I have 4 herniated and dead discs. I have skin cancer and a few other things as well. So as a result of going through all that at the beginning, I suffered a mental breakdown and I nearly killed myself. It was quite hard, and I was definitely in survival, but these skills definitely work. So this is why I really feel like it's now time to pass these skills on. So using these techniques really helped me turn my life around for the positive. I am now truly grateful for all of my life experiences, and I have been in some dark places. But again, I'm truly grateful for all of my experiences, good and bad. I am on a beautiful new path in life, and I couldn't be happier despite my health conditions. Thank you, Roger, for that comment. Really appreciate it right now. Thanks, bro. Definitely massive shout out to my brother Roger. Wouldn't be where I am today without him. So the techniques I'm sharing with you are the best. They dragged me out of survival and slammed me straight back into reality where I could continue to make real big life changes. So for anyone wanting one-on-one sessions, I'm more than happy to help. So back to the senses, and I always do this in the form of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Gaz. So I would do this, 5 things that I could see. So I would just run through now, and then I would like you all to just do it with me. And also, please don't think if you worry that you're not going to remember all this. I will write up a bit of a draft of notes and post it on one of my blogs later on. So 5 things that I could see, and you can do this anywhere, anytime. The amount of times I have started feeling anxious in a supermarket, and I have done this, and people don't even know that you're doing it. So 5 things that I could see right now would be my flowers in front of me, my book, my drink, a pen, and my kettle over there. And then I would go on to 4 things that I could feel. So this would be my bracelet, my jumper, a piece of my hair, and I would touch the sofa or something like this. I mean, I've been in the shop before and I've picked up a carrot and started rubbing a carrot, so it's all right. 3 things that I could hear. So really, I could usually hear like a car passing by, a dog barking in the background. I can always hear my heartbeat all quiet. I have very high energy running through me, so I always hear the energy. And then I go to 2 things that I could smell. And if you can't smell something, I mean, before now I've actually smelled my heartbeat when I've not had anything to smell, but you can imagine a smell, like a really strong smell. And then it would be 1 thing that I could taste. Now remember, science does state in it, I am proof, like honestly, that this does work. When you use all 5 senses, one after the other, there is nothing for any external like thought or feeling coming in, because you are in the present moment, and it really does work. And I really do feel like now, at this time when everyone's so scared, if you could just use these senses, it would be amazing. Yeah, it will really help you. And the more you do this, the more you will train your brain. So at first you might start wandering again and start thinking and panicking, but it's just exactly like training your brain. It's like training a dog, and it will get tired and tired and tired, and you will just carry on living in the present moment. So let's do this together, and I ask you to for 5 things that right now that you can see. Might be me, so hello. And then I would ask you for 4 things that you could feel. And then I would ask you for 3 things that you could hear. And then I would ask you for 2 things that you could smell. And then 1 thing that you could taste. There he is again. So now I would like you to take your attention back to your breath. Inhaling slowly through your nose for 4 seconds and releasing through your mouth. So before this, I just want to give you some statistics on this. I absolutely love statistics and facts and science. So just by doing this, just by taking your attention to your breath and slowly doing it, it calms your central nervous system down and reassures your subconscious mind that you aren't in danger, and it actually brings you back to the moment and like, right, let's start thinking a bit more rational now. Every time you feel a negative emotion, fear, anxiety, worry, stress, I would like you to simply take your attention back to your breath. It's such a free and easy yet powerful tool, and everyone thinks, oh yeah, just breathe, but like literally, yeah, just breathe and just breathe your way through it. And also statistically, an emotion only lasts for 90 seconds, and by that we will then feed it. So say if someone gives you a bad look, instead of just being like, oh, well, yeah, I'm a bit annoyed, you'd think, oh, but what about that other person, like, 10 days ago, and then, oh, and when I had that argument, and the next minute, before you know it, you're like, boom, 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 and you're on a massive rampage, and you just feed this negative emotion. So instead, I invite you to do your breathing, which I will do in a moment. If you struggle to concentrate and do your breathing, and then you find that you're just that erratic, I invite you to do the square breathing. Now, this really helped me when I had my breakdown. Now I was in a place called Oak House, and it's a really place that I hold close to my heart. So square breathing would be to inhale for 4 slowly, so through your nose, and I would do a box of a square, so I would go, and then I would hold it for 4, and then I would release for 8. In the motion of a box, and I would do that 10 times, and that would take me over the 90-second mark. And then by the time you've come out, whatever's annoyed you or made you feel scared, it's irrelevant. We also have, on average, 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day. Like, that is a hell of a lot of thoughts. Also, when you're thinking, like, why am I thinking this? Please remember how many thoughts that we do have, and I invite you to picture your thoughts as if there was a cloud, like they just come in, they pass, and then they leave, or a wave, how a wave comes in, and then it will stop at the shore for a few moments, and then it will just release back, and then another one comes. So instead of sitting on that negative thought, I mean, by all means, if it's a positive one, like, keep it going, but instead of sitting on the negative one, I just ask you to just actually observe that thought, take yourself out of it, and be like, okay, well, I'm thinking that, but it's only going to last for 90 seconds, let's move on. So, so now we're all feeling a little bit super relaxed. I just want to let you know just how powerful that you really are. Like, you are super powerful beyond your imagination right now. So, have you ever heard of the saying, the power is in your mind? And I'm sure you have, and it is totally right. Your mind is so powerful right now that your body is pumping 2 gallons of blood around your system per minute, just 2 gallons. In the second it takes you to inhale, you have just lost 3 million red blood cells, and in the next second the same number will be replaced, and all this is going on right now without us even realising. That's how powerful we are. And if I ask you to just stop for a moment, just literally stop and become aware, 100,000 chemical reactions just took place in every single cell in your body. And then, this is one of my favourite ones. So we was always told, nothing travels faster than the speed of light. Well, guess what, guys? You do. So the recent study has suggested, and I'm proper banging to my research, I love it. So a recent study has suggested that our thoughts travel faster than the speed of light. So in it's not even a second, in the thought that we think, I'm going to walk, we're already doing it. Like, that is just pure amazing. So now I just want to go into a little bit about the law of attraction. And again, I can only briefly touch on this because I'm a bit short for time, but I will be doing a workshop, and honestly, I really want you all to be on it. It's amazing. So the law of attraction states that whatever we put our attention on, we will attract. And I've done loads of research behind this, and then again, I will leave resources on my page. So if you can draw the attention in your mind and create an image of how you want your life to be, I guarantee this is exactly what you will attract. I don't know how it will happen, but you will start synchronizing all these different things into your life if you can solely focus on this. So this practice really needs to be done, and it's basically just using your imagination. Just close your eyes and just think what you want your life to be like. And you just do this every day, and just every time you have a spare thought, you just think of what you want your life to be like. And then you just have to keep going until you believe that it's actually come true. While I'm on the subject, I would just like to mention a book that I've read, and I think it's absolutely amazing. My brother put me in touch with it. Dr. Joe Dispenza, Evolve Your Brain. It's the science behind changing your mind. I really urge everyone to go out and buy this book. It is really powerful. So if we can bring a state of self-love and gratitude, like previously discussed, for our life and how powerful we are, along with surrendering to the power of our mind, we can truly achieve amazing things, like really. So I would really invite you, love you all, to please join me on this next exercise, where you breathe slowly Just really keep breathing slowly, and I would ask you to do this for a couple of minutes to really regulate and reassure your subconscious and calm that central nervous system down. I haven't got time to really keep going through it. I just want to touch basics with you, and I will upload everything. I'll do the notes later on this evening. So breathe slowly in through the nose, hold it, and out through the mouth. And I also encourage everyone to lay down or sit down while they do the breathing. I know when I first started doing my breathing, I saw that many stars, I nearly flaked out. So breathe slowly in and hold, and then release through the mouth. And then I invite you to put your hand on your heart centre here. This is your energy centre, your heart, right in the middle of the chest. Now, I ask you to put it here. It's just easier to keep your attention on the heart. And then I invite you to close your eyes and just really feel the attention on your heart. As if you was pulling in the energy, the oxygen, like you're breathing in through this bit. So really feel the air coming in through here. While you're doing this, I ask you to please think back to a happy memory. And this could be anything. One of my favourite memories is my children running up to me and they say, "Mum, I love you so much, you're amazing." So I really hold on to that memory, and it really gives me butterflies, and I just get such a euphoric feeling coming up my chest. So it would be to breathe slowly, and don't worry about having to do all three things at once, because once you have your breath regulated, your subconscious will just take over and keep it at that pace that's right for you during this exercise. So it would basically be to just have an elevated emotion, which is the heart centre, really feel the love here, with a clear intention in your mind, which would be the memory. Once you feel comfortable that you have the heart and brain in coherence, and that means having an elevated emotion and thinking of something positive at the same time, I will then, like you, and this is where our Bake for Humanity comes in. This is a really powerful indirect manifestation meditation. It is so powerful, and again, I've not got time to sit here and throw any more facts at you, but I will put on so many resources on my page for all of you guys to do your research. And please, during this time, we haven't got time to just think that this is just a load of rubbish, really. This is really true, and again, I just invite you to just try it out. You may surprise yourself. So when you can have the heart centre and you are thinking of something, I ask you to replace that memory that you had with a new possibility. And in this case, the possibility would be that we have all broken free from the current coronavirus. So in this imagination that you're having in your head, I will ask you to see that everything is back open, all the shops are open, the schools are open, everyone's back at work, the children are out playing on the street, they're running up and down, you're seeing everyone in the street, they're jogging, and everyone's like, hi, like, super happy, and everyone's super healthy. Like, please have this in your mind. So, to assist the power of our mind comes the power of our imagination. The brain, this is the brain cannot tell the difference between reality and imagination when the eyes are closed. It will still set off the same chemicals as if the event was already happening. This is where the law of attraction comes in. This, again, sends out the vibration to the universe, and the universe will send the same vibration back to us. It's the law of attraction. So it's a form of indirect manifestation, and it really does work. So if we can really do our breathing and regulate ourselves, then hold it here in our heart centre, and just think that, everyone's better, that there's no sadness, there's no death due to this coronavirus. Everyone's just, we're all free from it. I promise you things will start turning around sooner than you can imagine. Have you ever wondered how kids are so fearless? Like, they're just not bothered about anything. And that is because they have imagination. Like, the power of our imagination, I cannot stress how important it is. And guys, no dream is too big. So please, I urge you all to aim for the stars. So just before, I just want to go over a quick summary of what I have discussed today. So it would be the importance of gratitude, and really I urge you all, gratitude is the ultimate state of receiving. So I really do urge you all to start noticing how grateful you should be for your life. Using our breath in a crisis, also the square breathing and being observant of our thoughts, and knowing that our thoughts only last for 90 seconds, so just hold on to that. Using our senses to bring us back into the present moment is so important. Other than that, you can sit there and worry all day long, but the situation will not change itself. It is completely pointless. So if you can start training your brain to be in the present moment, don't let this virus win. And we also went over surrendering to the power of our mind. And then I went on to tell you the learning of the basics of HeartMath. I will leave a link on the HeartMath Institute Foundation. It's about heart and brain meditation, and it is one of the most powerfulest forms ever. Just want to give you a bit of insight on what I feel, what I'm doing really during this crisis, what I have been doing while I've been on isolation, and that is I've been playing cards. So I was feeling quite stressed the other day, and I asked my little boy, can we play cards? And he introduced me to a game. He told me it was called Shithead, and I'm really sorry for swearing. So we have now decided to name it Ninjas. And after that game, I just felt like proper laughing and just like back to being a kid, and a lot of board games as well. Also, I've been doing a lot of question games with them, both of my children, about history, maths, spelling. One massive important thing to do is watch comedies and laugh. Laughing is one of the best therapies ever. So please watch some comedies and just laugh. Also, I ask you to watch some documentaries. I feel really strongly about this, and I do not watch the news. I only know what's been going on due to my family and things letting me know. Try not to watch the news. It really does set off a negative vibration. I will get into the law of attraction and our vibrations on another workshop, like I keep saying, but just a bit of a heads up, it really sets off a lower vibration of worrying. So try not to watch the news, and I would suggest that you all take it in turn in your family to watch it once a week on an update. We all know the severity of this illness and that we need to stay in. There is no need to keep watching it every day. Stick to the guidelines given, and that is it. Just don't dwell on anything else. I know it's really sad that all the lives that are being, all the people that are dying, but we can't really keep focus on that. We must stay positive. Also, if you see anything on Facebook, just scroll straight past it. Do not give it the time of day, seriously. Also, I really want to ask everyone to stop ranting. I keep seeing everyone writing on Barlick Talk, everyone writing on the status about how anxious they are and stuff, and I do appreciate it, but you're just feeding it. So please stop ranting and rise above the bullshit, please. Learn your kids life skills, cooking, cleaning, get them involved, and I tell you now, they are more than happy to get involved. They absolutely love it. My kids have been doing the laundry, they've been learning to fold up, put the clothes away, and I'm quite particular, but they're really nearly cracking it. Laugh a lot, please everyone, laugh a lot, and be silly. Tell jokes, tell stories, read books, read fairy tales, research something new, listen to music, and have a really good dance. Every morning, me and my kids, we will dance for a good hour. As soon as I see one of them getting stressed, or I feel I'm getting stressed, the music will go straight on and we will just dance it off. And also, I invite you to talk about things that you're grateful for over dinner or as soon as you wake up. And please just be the one in your household to spread the positivity. And last, I would like to just give you a quote off one of the Ascended Masters that I have been researching, and that is Buddha. He states, one of his famous quotes are, "Worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles, it only takes away today's peace." And now I would just like to finish off on one of my poems that I randomly wrote at 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up one night and just started writing. This is about the law of reflection. So the law of reflection states that if you see something in someone that's really positive, like you think, oh, they're amazing, you hold that attribute in yourself as well. It's called the mirror neuron system that's in your brain, and for you to notice an attribute of someone, you would have to hold that attribute yourself. So it's just a little short poem about that, and then I'm going to finish off. So open your heart and you will see a reflection of you that sits inside me, so bright, so fierce, so full of love and pure joy. You light up the world like the day you received your very first toy. So humbled and so pure of what it is to be. Open your heart and surrender. Only love can set you free. Good night and God bless, and I'm all for a bit of feedback, constructive criticism, positive or negative, I'm all for it. This is my first video, so please be nice and kind. Lots of love to you all, and sweet dreams, God bless. Bye.